Howdy, y'all, and welcome to Texaswatch, your weekly Overwatch League fan podcast for the Houston Outlaws and the Dallas Fuel. I am your host, Projekt, and joining me this week, well, you're stuck with me. Zay's on vacation, so we're doing a solo show this week. We do got our Tech Mario in the background. You know, he's killing it, doing his thing. But you know, it's gonna be me, myself, and I. I got some stuff to talk about. I got some stuff I got to rant about. In this episode, we're going to be talking about the All Access Pass, Dallas's slow start to the season, as well as Houston's early season struggles. But first, a little bit of housekeeping. Naturally, you can catch the show right here on twitch.tv/TexasWatch. If you have not followed us yet, we'd really appreciate the follow. Go ahead and follow us. It's like right over there if you haven't already. Get notifications from when we go live. Afterwards, check us out on YouTube, linked down below. And then, of course, we are, once again, having a little giveaway. We built these beautiful Legos on stream last week, and we are still giving these away. All throughout Stage 1, if you live in the U.S., mind you, you can enter in our contest and win these babies. For real, though, you should enter, because we have one person that's entered so far. So if you want a 50% chance of winning, enter in the contest. So that's lots of cool stuff. And secondly, we do also want to open up the topics that we talk about to you, the audience. If you're live on Twitch right now, go ahead and type !topic to get a link to our Google form, or just check it out in the description below, and then maybe you can submit a topic or any feedback you may have for the show. We'd really appreciate it. We want to hear from you guys because, I mean, we do the show for you and, of course, for us. But, hey, we want to get you guys' feedback. We'd love to hear it. I really can't banter with myself all too much. So I think it's just time for us to jump right into topic number 1, the Twitch Small Access Pass. So I'm not very happy with the offering for the All Access Pass this year. Now, last year, if you were a fan of the Overwatch League, you kind of learned that the All Access Pass gave you a few things. You know, you got a cool Lucio emote, you got a bunch of home and away skins that were just initially away skins, you got some gray Overwatch League skins, you know, like some stuff, but not really too great, and of course, some stuff on Twitch. Whereas this year, they came up with the All Access Pass before the season started. It was $14.99, which is half the price of the first All Access Pass. So naturally, you're thinking, well, maybe we're going to get less stuff, which, okay, that's fair. But the selling point for the All Access Pass this year is being able to, quote-unquote, watch the game your way. Now, here's my gripe with this, okay? You can get some OWL tokens for purchasing it. You get a coupon for 20% off of merch that, by the way, doesn't hit your inbox until 20 days after you've purchased the coupon. So that's kind of nonsense. And you also get a couple of other perks on Twitch. Sir, you get a new banner. You get something next to your name that says 2019 for the Overwatch League. Great. Yeah, we use it for Texaswatch. For watching us live, you can see it on our name. I mean, of course, I bought it. I'm not going to act like I won't. But here's my thing for it, right? All of that stuff is great. That's sure, that is worth the $15. But I want to talk about the live portion. Combat, I see you. Zay's on vacation. Hit him up. I think he's in Seattle right now.
Yeah, I think he said Seattle.
Yeah, so that's where he's at. As for the All Access Pass, you can watch the games live with the option to watch your specific player's POV instead of being able to just look at the broadcast POV. But it's not as robust as you'd imagine. Remember back, okay, well, you might not, Mario, but for you viewers at home, you might remember back during the World Cup in 2019, or 2018 actually, because it was in November, they had a live viewing experience where you downloaded an extra Overwatch client, which allowed you to literally spectate in-game. And you could move around with your own control, pick whoever you wanted to watch in-game, and enjoy the experience from there. Personally, I loved that. I thought that was the future of Overwatch esports. Being able to go in, watch whoever's POV I wanted, switch freely, and then go to maybe a third person or maybe a free camera whenever I wanted. Yo, that was dope. So then you're gonna tell me that to get this access, not only do I have to pay for it, it's extremely limited. I'm kind of upset about that. The fact that the All Access Pass, all it gives you now is player POV, a top-down view, and the broadcast view at the same time in not very customizable windows? What the hell is up with that? What happened to this live experience where I get to go in and actually see the player's POV at my leisure? By the way, I forgot to mention, when you switch POVs, when you switch views, there's a delay, there's lag, which means that if I'm watching the Dallas Field and I want to see AKM pop off, but then I see Effect over in the corner running around as Tracer also popping off, I have to make the split-second decision of either A, take the lag, maybe miss a huge play, and then see Effect's POV, or B, stick to AKM's view and then not lose anything at all. Like, I'm sorry, that's really messed up. I don't like the fact that there's a delay there. It should be seamless. Second, why do I have to do this in Twitch? Like, I should be able to do this in my game client. I understand that not every viewer has Overwatch on PC. I respect that. I get that. It makes sense. But you should give people the option to do so. Don't force them to use it on Twitch. Now, I'm saying lots of bad things about the All Access Pass. I do have to give them some credit. The fact that it works on mobile is pretty dope. Sometimes I'll be at the bar and I want to watch some Overwatch League. I can watch the game live. But wait, hold on. Watching the game live, not everybody can do that. The Overwatch League is a global esport. What about those people in the EU? What about those people in the Asia Pacific region who have to watch games at 2 in the morning because they end up going on super late? I'm sorry, I don't want to wake up and stay super late because, well, maybe I have work in the morning, or I live a decent American, sorry, I don't want to say American because we're not talking about Americans, but you get my point here. The fact that these people have to be live at that 2 a.m., 3 a.m. mark, or maybe even in the middle of the day where they're at work to watch the All Access Pass, that sucks. So you might be thinking to yourself, okay, that's fine. Maybe we'll just watch the game and we can watch whoever's POV we want, maybe a little bit later on the VOD. No, guess what? You can't, because the All Access Pass features are only available when you are watching live. Which means you're essentially screwing over everybody that's not in the Americas. What's up with that? Like, you're telling people in the EU that if they want to use the All Access Pass features that they pay for, they have to watch games at 2, 3 in the morning? Nobody's going to want to do that. Sure, these fans might be hardcore, but they're not going to sit there and adjust their schedules just because of it. I'm sorry, I think that's a little bit messed up. Like, give people the access to watch the POVs that they want. Don't restrict it to just a live broadcast. And I know I'm on my soapbox right now, and I will get off in just a moment. Thank you very much. But sometimes, some things need to be said. Just saying. Look, the All Access Pass, it's a pretty good deal. Okay? The fact that you get $10 in Overwatch League tokens, you get this coupon, you get the live viewer, fine. For $15, fine. Just like the Nintendo Switch Online membership, $20 a year for a shitty online, fine. It's $20 a year. I'm not going to get that mad about it. If they charge more for it, I would be even more mad. I mean, I obviously am mad about it, but I'm still going to pay for it. For those of you that may be in Europe or any other region out there, I'm sorry you guys have to suffer through this. Hopefully Blizzard understands you guys' problems and maybe gives you the features for it later. Or maybe they could give us the actual features that they gave us for the World Cup viewer for the All Access Pass viewer. Oh, by the way, something I forgot to mention about that. You could watch VODs in whatever POV that you want. Remember in the World Cup when you wanted to watch that USA versus Canada game and you wanted to watch it over again? You could. You can watch XQC, you can watch Sure4, you can watch Zachary for the American team if you want. Guess what? Now you can't. You can't go back. So, there you go. The All Access Pass, I'm sorry, I think it needs to be retooled. Someone needs to take a look at it again. With how hard they're promoting it, by the way, I get Twitch has that partnership. I get the Overwatch League wants to sell copies of it, and they're probably making money hand over fist. I mean, sure, it's $15. Who wouldn't want to spend that? That's less than a Fortnite skin. But I'm sorry, the fact that you have locked away this feature to only live broadcasts, that's kind of messed up. That's your selling point. That's your biggest selling point, and you are locking it behind live specific broadcasts. No, thank you. No, thank you. Do you have anything else to rant about for that topic? No? No, no. Okay, cool. Mario, let's move on. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget, we're holding a contest throughout the entirety of Stage 1 of the Overwatch League. You can win these Legos. Check the link in the description below. Check over here to subscribe to us, and of course, check our latest video right over here. And as always, let's make Texas proud.